You're watching East Tennessee Weather, powered by Rusty Wallace Automotive Group.
Well, we finally made it to Friday. Good morning and happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for checking out this live update for our weather, and big changes are on the way. By the way, this morning's live is brought to you by Jiffy Lube Multi-Care. You can visit my friends at JiffyLubeKnoxville.com. They have 9 locations in Knoxville and Maryville and Clinton. They don't just do oil changes. They do tire services, batteries, tune-ups, cooling systems, drivetrain. We've got suspension and brakes. JiffyLubeKnoxville.com is where you need to go to get your car ready for the season. And by the way, mention my name, Mike Witcher, this Facebook or this live stream, and you will receive $20 off your next service. JiffyLubeKnoxville.com is the sponsor of this morning's live. So happy Friday, everybody. How's the week going so far? Everybody good? Well, have you heard about the changes? If you stick with me, you know that there are changes on the way. And those changes really start to come through on Sunday. And I know a lot of you have reached out through social media asking about tomorrow. Because tomorrow, remember, we've introduced a chance for some rain showers around the area. But it's not going to last all day. So don't cancel any of those Saturday plans. We've got parades. I know we've got some antique shopping stuff going on in Clinton over the weekend. And if you have something going on in your community this weekend and you're joining me on social media, whether it be YouTube or Facebook, the Mike Witcher TV Facebook page or the East Tennessee Weather Facebook page, throw in the comments what's going on, and I'll give everybody a shout out so everybody can find out what's going on. It's about providing, information to our community so we understand what's going on. And if you're looking for something to do, something may interest you. I told somebody yesterday, I said, I might try to bring my family down to the Clinton area. I've got a buddy who's going to have a food truck over there. TK's Gourmet Food Truck. Check him out. He's going to have some great soups and sandwiches tomorrow. But there's going to be a lot of food trucks in Clinton, so I think I'm going to head out there with my family tomorrow. Again, we are talking about a chance for some rain showers early in the morning. We'll get to work with that forecast here in a moment, but again, give me a shout out and let me know what's going on in your community, and I'll give it a shout out so we can see what's going on, and see all the activities that are ongoing around East Tennessee, and something may interest you, and you're like, oh, I want to do that, or I've been wanting to do that. So I want to give all those communities a big shout out here this morning. A live view from West Knoxville and a gorgeous sunrise taking shape here this morning. That's right there off of Pellissippi Parkway and North Shore. We'll take you down to the Maryville community here and show you that beautiful sunrise. We've got some high clouds hanging out with us. How about that view? If you are a photographer, and I know I have many on social media that do send pictures all the time, I would love for you to grab a photo of this beautiful sunrise, or maybe even the sunset tonight if you have time, and pass that along via the East Tennessee Weather app under Witcher's Pictures. Take it to Gatlinburg. This is from Gatlinburg Brewing, I should say. Looking at the Smoky Mountains, and you can see those high, thin clouds. A nice little flock of birds flying right over the camera there. Into downtown Gatlinburg. There's so much activity and so much festivities going on in Gatlinburg. Whether you have Over Mountain, you've got so many different things going on. And I love how they've lit up the downtown area. If you're joining me from Strawberry Plains, everything's nice, smooth sailing. No fog out there. Breeze. Not much of a breeze here this morning. The wind will start to pick up throughout the day today, and it will pick up throughout the day tomorrow. It's going to be rather windy, rainy, and stormy on into our Sunday. And if you've been with me, we've been talking about the possibility of a quick little bout of snow, or maybe some snow on the backside of the system as it swings through Sunday afternoon. One thing you'll also notice via the apps is that you'll notice that temperatures are going to actually be on the warmer side Sunday. Well, yes and no. We are going to see early high temperatures. I think for the valley, the high temperatures will likely occur right around 10 o'clock in the morning, maybe pushing the low 60s. For the plateau, the high temperature on Sunday will likely occur right around sunrise at 59 and then falling. And for the Tri-Cities area, I think about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So as that cold front swings from west to east, temperatures will continue to fall very, very quickly. And so that's what we're going to be talking about here this morning. So good morning, everyone. Let's take you to the weather maps and show you everything that is ongoing around East Tennessee. I want to take you to another awesome camera views from the mountains of East Tennessee. That's a live look there from Purchase Knob. Current temperature in the mountains is 43 degrees, dew point's 26. The winds are light right now, and it feels like 39. So we do have a little bit of a wind chill, but not much. We're also talking about beautiful views coming in from, let's see if we can get this weather maps going. Come on, weather maps. How about Newfound Gap? We've got Newfound Gap. That's a beautiful view right there as well. Nice sunshine. We've had some fresh snow, but obviously not a whole lot of snow still on the ground. So let's talk about those weather headlines, shall we? Because we're going to see increasing clouds throughout the day today. Well, high clouds. And so yesterday, our jet contrails, if you looked up in the sky, they were really, really short. Today, those jet contrails will be a little bit longer. Why? Well, we have upper level moisture starting to slide its way on in. Saturday morning, we're going to start off with some showers. We got a weak little disturbance swinging in way ahead of the cold front. The cold front comes through on Sunday. So as I just mentioned, falling temperatures. It's going to be a rainy indoor and a cold afternoon. Rain to maybe some snow after about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And it is going to be on the windier side on Sunday. Is this going to be a big snow event as of right now? It doesn't look likely at all. But again, it's all about timing. It's a very classic setup. So I'm going to walk you through all the weather details from today through tomorrow into Sunday, and we'll take a look at the big picture and keep it local as well. So satellite and radar, no rain showing up, but some high clouds are drifting in from the south and southwest. And that's the story. Temperatures, it's cold this morning. Some areas of frost developing, but at least we don't have the fog with us this morning. Now, temperatures are trending much warmer. We're anywhere from basically 5 to 10 degrees warmer than what we were yesterday. It was a cold, frosty, and foggy start to our day yesterday. So this morning, we start off with temps in the 30s. By noon, we'll see those temps climbing to the mid-50s, so about 54 or so for most locations. Our average highs for this time of year are in the low 50s. So we're already going to be trending at average just by lunchtime, and those temperatures will continue to climb. It's really going to be a nice day to get out. I don't know if you had a chance to get out yesterday. I was in the house all day, and I texted a friend. I was like, I want to go play some pickleball. So we just headed off to one of the tennis courts, and they've all set them up for pickleball. And we played about 6 or 7 rounds of pickleball. It was nice cool breeze coming off the lakes. But man, I'll tell you what, it's a great day to get outside. Today's going to be great as well. And again, tomorrow for the most part. So our evening forecast, if you have Christmas parties going on tonight, maybe you have date night or dinner night out and about tonight, by the evening rush hour, we'll be right around 57. 7 o'clock, we're at 54 and down to 49 degrees by night. So we'll need the jackets as we head out and about later on this evening. All right, now let's pick up our timeline at 7 o'clock this evening. And notice those clouds are going to be continuing to increase, thicken up, and the cloud deck's going to be lowering. As I mentioned, we got a disturbance coming in out of the southwest, way ahead of the cold front. And that's going to pop off a couple of spotty showers to get the day started. But as I mentioned, don't cancel any Saturday plans. We start Saturday morning off with temperatures in the 40s, so it's actually going to be pretty nice. It's going to be pretty mild. We'll be in the mid to upper 40s to get the day started. Showers move on now. Now, can I rule out maybe a quick light shower across the Southern Valley through the late morning hours? Nah, probably not. But does the afternoon stay dry? I think so. So I think through 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night on Saturday, we're going to be nice, quiet, and dry. The wind is going to start to pick up because the cold front's going to be approaching. And Saturday high temperatures, even though we're going to have the clouds in place, it's really going to be a nice day. So enjoy that. Again, if you weren't with me at the top of the segment, I'm asking questions. The question of the morning is, what do you have going on in your communities? Do you have events that you would like to advertise for? If so, throw it on the chat. I'll come back to the chat here in just a second. If you're on social media, if you're watching on Roku TV, just pick up your phones. Go to Mike Witcher TV or East Tennessee Weather on the Facebook pages, I should say, and you can add to the conversation as well. I just want to highlight all the events that are going on around East Tennessee here this weekend, and I'll give everyone a big shout out. All right, so Saturday evening, we are dry. Now let's go into Sunday morning. A strong cold front's on the way, and look at the rain that's on the way as well. Showers and thunderstorms. The cold front's actually going to be swinging through right around sunrise. So this will be the leading edge of the cold front, bringing us the showers, the thunderstorms, the windier conditions, and a high wind event is expected across the mountains. The National Weather Service talking about the fact that they may issue a high wind watch for the mountains. If that continues to play out, they would take that high wind watch to a high wind warning, and that wind is going to be a mountain wave event. What does that mean? That means the winds are going to be strong in the mountains and come down into the foothills. So from Monroe County all the way up into Cock and Greene County, Washington counties, we could see some really windy conditions as we wake up early Sunday morning. And then through the day on Sunday, it is going to be a soaker. This takes us to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So most of the rain is going to be with us for a good chunk of the day. And then on the backside of that, do we get that cold air to catch up to this moisture source, okay? That is the ultimate question, and this is a classic event for this time of the year. Rainfall amounts, I mean, it is going to be a rainy Sunday. So if you're a churchgoer, not discouraging you going to church, but I know a lot of churches do online services, so maybe it's a good morning to light a fire in the fireplace, watch church, broadcast it to your TV, just hang out. If not, go to church and just take the umbrellas and the rain gear because you'll need that. All right, so anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. National Weather Service is even talking about the possibility of maybe pockets of 3 inches. And so this is some good solid drought sort of busting rain that's going to be heading our way. Remember, we're talking snowfall. Now, on the backside of the system, we are going to get cold air to come racing on through. So we are likely to wring out the atmosphere on the backside with a strong northwesterly flow that's going to usher in that cold air in the form of some snow showers. When you get that air to rise up over the mountains, you cool it, you condense it, and you wring it out. And it's going to be cold enough to support snow. And so, and they were even talking about rime ice across the higher terrains. It's really cool to see some rime ice. Google that one. That one's a cool views for sure. Mount Washington in New Hampshire gets a lot of rime ice. So Google that. That'll show you some cool views. So we could see that. Now, again, the ultimate question is how fast does that cold air come racing on in? Again, I said high temperatures on Sunday for the plateau were likely about 7 o'clock in the morning. For the valley, high temperatures are likely through about 10 o'clock in the morning and then falling during the rest of the day. And for the Tri-Cities area in Upper East Tennessee, likely getting closer to 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon before temperatures really start to come crashing on down. I think we'll still see a chance for some light snow showers, possibly on the Cumberland Plateau. So the threat is there. It's just a matter of timing on how this all plays out. So you'll need to check back in tomorrow. And of course, early Sunday morning, I'll be live broadcasting the storm system Sunday morning. All right, so Saturday is going to be warm and breezy. We make it to 66 degrees. Sunday, winds are going to be cranking. Now 61, right? But as I mentioned, that's 61 for the valley locations. That's going to happen right around 10 o'clock in the morning, right along the leading edge of the cold front or just shortly behind it. But then those temperatures come falling very, very quickly during the afternoon. So heavy rain, falling temperatures. On Sunday, it's going to be a good indoor kind of a day. 7-day forecast. We're going to stay chilly on Monday, then climbing back to those seasonal averages as we head into next week. So a solid weather pattern is on the way. If that's all you need to know and you need to get out the door, have a great day. But I'm going to continue this to the big picture to show you what's going on. A lot of folks do travel. If you have friends and family back to our west and southwest along the southern Mississippi River Valley from Memphis to Jackson, Tupelo to even Nashville. I know a lot of us, if you have kids, maybe go to school in Nashville or Memphis, maybe live over there. So here's the deal. They could see some strong to severe thunderstorms. And remember I said with the East Tennessee Weather app, you can actually add more cities. And so if you do have friends or family members in other parts of the country, you can add their city to the East Tennessee Weather app, and you just slide it. I'll show you that here in a second, but you just slide the temperature graph, and it will take you to a different map in a different city, and you can get watches and warnings associated with the different cities that you may be interested in. So something to keep in mind, and it's great to track the rain, especially if you're going to be traveling on Saturday. Now, that severe weather risk for Saturday is going to be late in the day. So let's pick up our timeline Saturday morning. Again, a couple of scattered showers here around town, but look at the main event. So Saturday morning, we're dry. Most of Saturday is going to be quiet, but Saturday evening, that's when the cold front is expected to pop off the strong to severe thunderstorms right along the leading edge of that. And so that's going to be moving its way into Memphis. That would be 6 o'clock Memphis time. Heading into Nashville right about 9 to 10 o'clock Nashville time. That would be Central time. And then for us, that's going to move into our Sunday morning. Cold air is going to be racing on in, maybe catching the back edge of that. We'll see what the models do as we get some closer range models or some more high resolution model forecasting. That will happen through the day today and, of course, more so tomorrow. And that will give us really a good idea. I think, generally speaking, 1 to 2 inches across the mountains. But, again, there's a huge but, because if the cold air reaches that main moisture source, we maybe get a quick little bout of some wet, heavy snow. Not likely at this stage of the game, but something to keep an eye on. All right, so rainfall amounts, like I said, 1 to 2 inches, not just here locally, but around the region. So Saturday night and through the day on Sunday, many of us, if you are traveling, it's going to be a soggy and slow-going day. So it's not going to be great for sure. Snowfall forecast, I think we could see possibly close to that sort of a classic horseshoe. If we can get a little bit more on the plateau, that'd be that classic horseshoe. You know what a horseshoe looks like, right? And that's what we talk about in East Tennessee. The plateau's higher and the mountains are higher, and so you get that classic horseshoe look when it comes to snowfall ranges around East Tennessee. Again, not looking like a huge snow event, but the snow will continue to pile up along the Appalachians up into West Virginia. If you're a skier or snowboarder, you like the outdoor activities, Snowshoe, West Virginia. Ski resort, yeah, Snowshoe Mountain. They've been cranking up the snow. They've been getting some fresh snow, so that's going to be great for some skiing up there. All right. By the way, we'll go back to this here in a second. Let's go back to the chat. Again, the question of the morning was, do you have any activities or any events that are going on in your communities here this weekend? If so, I want to give everybody a big shout out. Hopefully you got the weather information that you wanted to know here for the day today and for the coming days as well. So let's say good morning, everybody. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far, a good week. So far, it's been nice, it's been warmer, but again, we are looking at those big changes. Let's see, let's go to the chat and see if anybody's mentioned anything about any sort of events. I know yesterday somebody was talking about the Clinton, it's like some antique community shopping thing. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I think it runs most of the day. They've got food trucks out there. You can go do some antique shopping, do some shopping for Christmas. And Clinton's a great community to do that. They've got a lot of great local shops. And so if you're looking for unique shops, I know a lot of our communities do. I just happen to know Clinton a little bit more personally. I've got some friends that live over there as well. All right. Let's see. It's 36 degrees right now in the Kentucky mountains, so it's cold for sure. All right, so Kimberly says, so I might get a white Christmas after all. Maybe. Are you staying here, or are you going somewhere else, Kim? No maps or graphics. Did I just do that whole weather forecast without any maps or graphics? I totally did, didn't I? That didn't work so well, did it? There are my maps and graphics. Was I just on camera? Oh, my goodness gracious. We'll get the Appalachian Ballet Company Nutcracker tonight at Clayton Center at the Arts of Maryville. That would be fun. So, well, that was a big goof up. So let's go back to the maps, shall we? When you forget to change the graphics, the switcher, I should say. What did you see? Just this behind me? Is that all you saw? Oh, boy. Is it a Monday or is it a Friday? I'm ready for a weekend. I do apologize. Well, you heard the information, right? So it was more like radio. We'll go back to the maps. I'll walk you through the whole thing again. I do apologize. Okay, now let's go to the maps. There are the maps. Edwin says, yeah, I thought it was my phone. Oh, my gosh. People. Oh, jeez, I tell you. Okay, beautiful view in the mountains right now. That's Purchase Knob. Let's just walk you through the graphics. That was a snafu, wasn't it? All right. So there's Purchase Knob this morning. I got to laugh at myself. If you can't laugh at yourself, then what can you laugh at, right? All right, that's Purchase Knob. We'll show you what it looks like at Look Rock. Beautiful sunrise taking shape. I literally just wasted a bunch of your time. I am so sorry. All right, Newfound Gap's got lots of sunshine. Here are those weather headlines. Yeah, thanks, Buck. All right, so we're here are the weather headlines. Gosh, that was just the... All right, increasing clouds, warm and breezy. So I'm going to repeat myself, but now you'll be able to see the graphics associated with that. Falling temps Sunday, heavy rain to snow after 4 p.m. for some locations. A few high thin clouds, beautiful sunrise taking shape here this morning. Temperatures are in the 30s to get the day started. Oh, goodness. All right, we're anywhere from 5 to 10 degrees warmer. That shows you the forecast there. Here are the graphics. Ooh, nice, right? All right, here we go. It's nice when you have some graphics to look at instead of just a blank wall and me talking on it. I literally was on the weather wall the entire time, walking you through everything, and you didn't see a darn thing. Oh, man. Hey, by the way, I got a school visit. A.L. Lott's elementary school going out there today. I was over at... another school the other day over in Oak Ridge, Woodland Elementary School. So I'll be posting some photos of the great kids throughout the day today. So this evening, it's going to be nice. We're going to be in the 50s. It's going to be comfortable. We'll need the jackets. All right, here's the forecast for tomorrow morning. You know, the funny thing is when you walk away from the weather maps and I see that my return monitor when I'm in front of the weather wall, it looks like I did everything correctly, but clearly I didn't. There's the rain for Saturday morning. So a couple of scattered showers. Got a weak wave moving its way on into the area. But it's not going to last all day. So if you have morning events, you may run into a few light rain showers. Temperatures, because the clouds increase, will be in the 40s, maybe a few pockets of 50s. Across the Southern Valley. Forecast for our Saturday. Again, that morning rain is that disturbance. It's a fast-moving disturbance in the upper parts of the atmosphere. It's in, it's out. Maybe a stray light shower during the day, but I wouldn't cancel any plans. I think it's going to be a great day for some outdoor activities. And temperatures make it into the low to mid 60s. All right, here we go. Futurecast Saturday night. Okay, this is the event. We're talking Saturday night and Sunday morning. This probably makes a lot more sense instead of staring at a blank wall. Sunday morning, we're going to start off with showers, some thunderstorms. The cold front's going to be coming through first thing in the morning. Hey, by the way, I do appreciate all of you calling it out, though. Saying, hey, listen, where are the maps? There you go. All right, so showers and thunderstorms first thing in the morning. The rain's going to last through about, let's go noon to about 3. I think that's when the rain will be. Cold air. Remember, I said our high temperature on the plateau will likely be right around sunrise, right around 59 degrees. The valley locations, I think right around 10 to noon will be our high, about 60, 62 degrees or so. And then falling into the 40s by 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. So we are going to be chillier for sure. And then the Tri-Cities area will have a high temperature right around 1 or 2, of about 63 or so, and then dropping down to about 39 by 7 o'clock. Rainfall amounts. It's a doozy. It's an indoor movie kind of day. Maybe a good Christmas movie day. You can watch those Christmas movie marathons. Or, Die Hard. I don't know. For some reason, that's become like the ultimate Christmas movie for some. So if you're a Die Hard fan, you can watch all the, there's like a trillion Die Hards out there. So 1 to 2 inches of rainfall is possible. Snowfall forecast. Okay, this is totally subject to change because it's a matter of timing. I think that we'll ring out some, 1 to 2 inches of snow across the mountains on the backside of the system. Yeah, I do. Because you get the strong northwesterly wind. It forces the air to rise up over the mountains. And that's going to ring out the atmosphere in the form of snow because it's going to be cold enough. But if we can get this cold air to catch the back edge of this main moisture source, we could get, for some areas, a quick little bout of some wet, heavy snow. Is it going to cause any problems? No, it's not. It's going to be during the afternoon, evening hours. It's a Sunday. Most of us aren't, you may be running around doing some stuff, but you'll be able to track it with the interactive radar through the East Tennessee weather app. So Saturday is going to be warm and breezy with a high of 66. Sunday, again, don't let that temperature deceive you. We will see temps down into the 40s during the afternoon hour, but I still think we'll make it into the 60s between, say, noon and about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then falling for the rest of the day. 7-day forecast. It's going to be chilly on Monday. We're down to 44 degrees, and then back into the low 50s as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday. Hi, everybody. Whoopsies. Anyways, thanks for sticking with me. There's so many buttons. If you could see all the buttons I have, I've got an audio board. I've got all these different buttons to push. Being a one-man band, having to get all the things together and all the buttons pushed. It's a lot around here, but we're working through it, so that's okay. Anyway, so nobody's really gave me a shout out for any activities. Kim says she's staying there with a bunch of grandkids here today. Marianne, you're welcome. Clinton here. So Marianne, are you going to be doing anything for the Clinton community? Do you have a shop? Are you selling anything? Are you just going to be out and about? Are you not going to the Clinton thing? I don't even know what it's called. But there's some activity going on in Clinton tomorrow. Food trucks and shopping. Edwin, again, I apologize, but thanks for sticking with me. Did I give you a good laugh this morning? I mean, how many of you were going, Witcher? Or you're looking at your phone going, come on, this doesn't seem right. Is it not working? Yep. That's what we call an ID10T problem. You know what that spells, right? Spell ID10T. ID10T. Spell that one out. That's what I just did this morning. Oh, man. All right, so now we talked about the local forecast. Let's go back to the big picture since I didn't show you that. If anybody has any travel plans. All right, so we do have a risk for some strong thunderstorms from Nashville to Memphis, and that's going to be tomorrow evening. So if you have friends and family there, again, I'll recap the fact that if you have family members there, you can tie them into your East Tennessee weather app. You can get notifications, especially if you have kids that are in college or you have, younger kids or even, grandparents or parents that are older living into Western Middle Tennessee, you can put their city into the East Tennessee Weather app, and then you would get notifications. So you could actually call them. It would be a great tool, actually, if you have elderly parents that live in Western Middle Tennessee. All right, so picking up our timeline, 7 o'clock on Saturday morning. Again, a couple of scattered showers. That little wave moves its way across the southeast because high pressure is shifting to our southeast. So that's just rotating around that ridge of high pressure. 7 o'clock on Saturday, that would be 6 o'clock Central Time. It's moving right along the Mississippi River Valley. That's where we could see some strong to severe thunderstorms. It blasts through Nashville right around 10 to about midnight or so. And then here in East Tennessee as we get started on Sunday morning. It's going to be a soggy Sunday morning. Cold air comes racing on back behind it. Rainfall amounts 1 to 2 inches. Snowfall up and down the Appalachian Mountains. More snow up into the northeast. It's going to be a windy and rainy one for Connecticut. Vince, I'll get back to you on that storm system. I know you were leaving for Connecticut here this morning, so I don't know if you've left yet. But I got a friend that joins us on here. He actually advertises here on the channel as well. East Coast Lines. He's a lineman. He's got his own company, and so they service electric companies, mostly for the Northeast, but all over the country if they need to. But he's got a bunch of trucks in the Northeast, and so with that snowstorm and the rain and the wind and the low pressure tracking up there, he's going to be heading up there to help restore power for any possible power outages. Remember, I've got some merch for sale. I know I'm getting some more out here throughout the day today, so if you have not received your merch yet, don't worry. It is either in the mail or it will be in the mail today. Thank you very much for supporting East Tennessee Weather. There it is right there. I've got blues and grays and dark grays and black shirts in all different sizes from small to 3XL. I've got gray and black hats to gray and white to black to gray and black to black and white. You name it, I've got it. Cool hats, cool T-shirts. Those T-shirts actually fit really, really well. So you can just email me, mike@easttnweather.com, name, address, size, and color. And, of course, if you didn't see all that right there, you can just email me, mike@easttnweather.com, and I will get you that graphic sent to you so you can actually choose whatever you want. But, again, if you have not received your merch yet, don't worry. It's either in the mail or it is on the way. All right, Becky's heading to Dollywood this weekend, I guess Saturday. Now, yeah, you don't... Not that I want to discourage people from supporting, Dollywood or any communities or any events or anything like that, but Sunday, probably not the best day to be outside doing the rides at Dollywood. I don't know. Maybe they'll close. Who knows? But Dollywood, Dollywood's always fun. Saturday night would be a great night for Dollywood. Go check out the holiday decorations that they have there. If you've never done it, it's really, really cool. It's gorgeous. You got to walk a lot, but you can ride the rides and check out the Christmas lights. Union County Parade. Okay, thanks, Angela. Union County Parade is Sunday at 2:30 if it's not raining. It's going to be a close one. It will likely... Union County Parade. Whew, that's going to be a close one. It's going to be noon till about 3 is when the rain's going to be exiting, so maybe it will speed up and move on out. Either way, if the parade does go on, it'll be wet, of course. Any of the floats in the parade are going to get soaked before the parade even starts. So I don't know if they can go into garages or any sort of buildings before the parade starts. Maybe a good idea. And then expect falling temperatures. So if you're heading off to the Union County Parade, if it's not raining, temperatures will be tanking pretty quickly, and so we'll drop down into the 40s. You'll need the jackets for sure. All right. David Reed says, volume sound. Do you not hear me? Nobody else has said anything. Maybe check your phone. David, I'm not quite sure. Kimberly says, I haven't gotten any info on the link or the payment yet. Kim, I will send that to you as soon as I get off this live segment this morning. All right. Well, I appreciate you all. You all are amazing. I hope you have a great Friday. I hope you enjoy the weekend. Remember, I'll be back tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock for a live update. I will be back again Sunday morning for a live update, which, of course, will have a great handle on how Sunday is going to play out. So for Union County Parade, make sure you check in tomorrow morning and again on into Sunday morning, and I'll keep you posted on how things all play out. I think that's about the end of the conversation here this morning. I do appreciate I appreciate all of you so much every single day. I'll send you back to the 24-hour weather channel just for a minute, and then we're just going to end this today. I sure hope you have a great day. I hope you got the information that you wanted. Remember, Sunday's the day. It's going to be rainy, maybe some rain to snow. Today, tomorrow, going to be great. Saturday, some light rain showers first thing in the morning. Have a great day, everybody. See you soon and see you back tomorrow.